Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. We're getting near the end of the reign of Emperor Hermes II, who's been one of the best emperors. I just noticed something interesting, well at least to me. He's 70 years old. If we look at the age of the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, he's 72. He was born in September, the Emperor Amalric of the Holy Roman Empire. Our boy Hermes was born in November, so they're only like 2 months apart. And they've had amazingly different runs, as the Holy Roman Empire has been eaten out by us. That sounded wrong in a sexual way. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Nicomedia has converted to the Tengri faith. That's cool. That's the report of ransom place. Oh, sweet, Nicomedia. Oh, and so is this. These are the 4 territories we took in the most recent war against the Byzantine Empire. 2 of them already have converted to Tengrianism. I have noticed that Chief Vonjimer and High Chief Drislav are not on the best of terms, so our nephew and our other nephews aren't on the best of terms. Of course, Emperor Hermes, the family man, is like, come on, nephews, let's go out. Let's grease up some pigs and try and catch them. And by that, I don't mean my ex-wife. Oh, and they had a great time together. You're right, Uncle Hermes, that is a good time. That is so cool how quickly these places are converting. Grandchild needs a guardian. Hermes II. Damn it, I wanted this kid to be the heir apparent. Look at his stats at 6. He's a genius. But he will not be. It's still dumb. He's got the exact same name as his grandfather, Hermes II. I bet they hang out, though, together. I bet Emperor Hermes II is super cool about that. He's like, Hermes II party. And the other grandkids are like, oh, sorry. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Osnabrück has converted to... What was it? Ansna? To the Tengri faith. Oh, sweet. We took that a while ago. Victory. These are sieges, raiding sieges there. We're not in the middle of a war. Sweet. Let's roll out. And look at that. The Lords of the Sky, which they only won in the war with Aquitaine because my vassals did most of the work. They're even converting them to Tengris there. The Catholic faith is decreasing. Big time. The Orthodox faith a little bit. How could they deny the true Tengri faith? Speaking of which, Lords of the Sky. Are you... Oh, they're only in 1 war left against the Komnenians over here, which are actually our relatives. Open council position. We need a new shaman. Put Miki, And your job, good sir, will be to research cultural tech in Constantinople. Did I hit the button wrong? There you go. Speaking of tech, it's been a while since we've looked at tech. Alright, we have some things we can upgrade. We're going to upgrade siege equipment. Make it easier to siege things quicker. We're going to upgrade Noble Customs, plus 15% feudal vassal opinion. He probably won't need that, but his kids might. And then for the next one, I really want castle infrastructure, so we can upgrade castle infrastructure, Castle Town 5. Oh, we could do construction, though, so things build faster. We'll do that. I have noticed Alexi, my nephew, oh, he's the dork, and Vonjimer, my grandson, don't get along well. Party time. Family party. Oh, I missed his birthday. Happy 71st birthday, Emperor Hermes. May you live and reign for another 71 years. You'd be a bag of bones by then. Dusty bones, but probably still more badass than most of the emperors we've had. He definitely ranks around the greats. With the greats. Like Dan, well, I don't know if Dan was a great, but he was the first. Or Godwinson the second. Oh, and they had a good time at a family party. Victory in our siege. Yep, look at them burning, 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 burning down the house. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. I will move you over here to raid there. Well, apparently we've already finished raiding here. We'll go raid there as well. Give me all your money, you dirty pagans. The Byzantine Empire, as you can see by these darker regions, are still in the middle of a giant civil war. If we didn't have a truce with them after the last war, I'd go to war with them. It's a war to lower crown authority, 51% in favor, though, of the current emperor. Basilius seems to be winning that war. Give us all your money. I remember when the pagans used to raid us, and now we raid the pagans, so technically our country is pagan too. Be like, Tengri the Guiscard demands your offerings and sacrifices. And this guy's like, but I don't believe in the Guiscard. Too bad for you. Kick down his door and take the offering. Oh shit, man. Apparently he raised his army to defend it? Well, alright, good luck. We already took everything we wanted from you, dude. I still wish whoever is in charge of Lithuania, the queen, would bother to attack and take these places over. She should have the right to. If we look at the Kingdom of Lithuania, this is the de jure Lithuanian territory. Any of these places with the light, yellow line around it, she has the right to declare war on. She would have a claim on these, and she doesn't bother to do anything about it. Too busy being fat and lazy. Radigan, don't you be fat and lazy. I won't, Dad. You better not. I'll come from the grave on the wings of the Guiscard. I know, Dad. I will. Don't think I won't. I thought he was born to somebody. At this age, that's how Hermes reacts to that. Like, yeah, somebody had a kid. Whatever. Oh man, look at all these messages that we're not going to listen to. Today my grandson, Koji, asked for a fief of his own. We're going to diplomatically refuse because Hermes is very good diplomacy-wise. He's going to be like, well, grandson, the thing is you're kind of stupid. You're good at diplomacy and stuff, but I hear that you're very stressed, and you couldn't handle that right now. But I can, and maybe later. Okay. We can religiously imprison High Chief Dragoman. Why, what did he do? Oh well. The King of Khiva is a pain in the ass. More incest marriage? No, you can't marry my granddaughter. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe if you offered to somebody that wasn't related, so we don't have to have incest babies, I'd be cool with that. The truce with the Byzantine Empire is about to expire. How much longer till that expires? 51 days? Interesting. As we siege more northern territories, we burn down that city. Well, we don't necessarily burn it down, but we are burning it. We're like, alright, we got everything we wanted from here. Let's march around these guys. There's no reason to fight them if we can avoid it. Not bad. Hermes is maybe one of the best leaders, too, because he's going to set up his son Radigan in a good situation. I mean, it's still tough. This is going to be a really big empire. You're still going to have factions. Well, why don't we look at factions? Right now, there's only one guy in factions, but as soon as he dies off, Hermes does, everybody's going to be making a move for independence or the crown. Who the hell are you? Oh, some guys from the north. Oh, there's still raiders up there. Why isn't this duchy been formed? Cannot usurp a title from anyone in the same realm as... Oh, somebody else already has that. That's in our realm. Man, look at that. We have almost 2,000 gold pieces. Let's appoint a new commander. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of Braunschweig has converted to the Tengri faith. That is awesome. More of this territory over here that we've taken. Hell yeah. High Chief Dragoman is no longer Marshal. I don't know why we got a special message for that. We don't normally when they disappear. Oh well. Let us appoint a new Marshal. Well, you have a 22 Marshal. We'll put you in charge. I don't want any of these guys going to war. And your job will be to, well, no. Research military tech. And that means we have a spot for a new commander. We'll put Dragomon there. He'll probably like us better because of that. Another victory! Man, I would love to see those coffers get to 2,000. Speaking of which, this will probably stop them from getting to 2,000. Why don't we upgrade something else? Alright, why don't we upgrade training grounds in Constantinople? That'll help us out with our retinue to make it so we can get an even bigger retinue again. Continue to grow that. Because that big standing army is going to be incredibly important to our son as he tries to fight the inevitable rebellion wars that will be on the way. I say that, but at this rate, who knows, maybe Emperor Hermes will outlive all of his kids. He's already outlived Vigo, well, that was horrible. He's outlived his son, Luther, who died of severe stress. My Emperor, I'm pleased to report the majority of Fürstenberg has converted to the Tengri faith. Is that where all the German furries live? It's right here. That's cool, because that's territory we didn't even take over. These three here, these four here, this little Duchy of Swabia, that was taken over by our awesome vassal, Chief Dominic the Badass. Who was, let's see, attacking Duke Strauss of Nassani in the Holy War for Nassani. Wait, he said, no, don't attack there. He took it over. That's the place we kept raiding over and over again. He's like, I'm going to take it. I admire this guy because he's a go-getter. He gets land from other people for us. So the empire got even bigger there. Well, we won't be able to raid that anymore. But on the plus side, it's now a part of our empire, and it didn't count against the vassal limit. Who's the Holy Roman Empire fighting? You can see here that somebody's occupied their land. They're at war with France? Defending against King Berenger the Just in the French Aquitaine de Joux War over... I didn't see what it was. I don't really care. It's interesting. They're fighting France. Oh, that ended. Defending against Khan Gizi, the Ill, for the Holy War for Kyrgyz. Uh-oh. Another grandson wants land. We're going to diplomatically say no. I love your grandson, but if I gave it to you, I gotta give it to all my grandsons. And I got like 82 grandsons or something. Man, Emperor Hermes has outlived every one of his siblings. And it makes sense. He was younger than a lot of them. But look, he's outlived all his siblings. As much as I'll miss that for raiding, I love that we've got a duke now who's got the balls to just go take on neighbors and take over territory. My prisoner is complaining about a cell. Should shut the fuck up. Ooh, there's a baby. There's a kid we can ransom. And there's a woman we can ransom. Oh, we can't. They must not have the money. That must be weird for Hermes. So often he'll go to prison. Okay, they'll pay for him. He'll go to prison and they'll be like, oh, there's another new kid in there. Like, where the fuck do you all come from? All these women getting pregnant and then going to prison. This guy is mad. Who is that, your mom we ransomed back to you? That was his mom! This 13-year-old who's in charge of this little area up north that we are currently raiding, we stole his mom and was like, hey, I'll give you your mom back if you pay for it. He's like, you jerk! Okay, here's my lunch money. Here's your mom. Alright, we finished raiding there. Why don't we go up to Norval, that place? Oh, we finished raiding here too. Why don't we go there? I have no idea what this internal war was about. Whatever, that doesn't affect us greatly. Why are Holy Roman Empire troops marching towards us? Oh, because they're going to go fight... Where is that? Let's find out where that is. There's a better way to do this, but... So the Holy Roman Empire is going to march all the way here to try and win a war. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work so well. Good luck, bros. Prepare to get your butt kicked. We'll appoint a new commander. Master and butt commander in the world. Another prisoner is complaining. Go to the oubliette, you bitch. You should be happy. You're going to be in our awesome prisons. Mm-hmm. We're spending hard-earned money that we took from our tax people. Oh, we can't raid there. We don't have enough people. To make sure you all have food and bread and rat feces, and you're going to be all rude and complain. I swear, some people can't be grateful about their horrible prison lives. I want to see if our emperor outlives the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Alright, you turn 72. Oldenburg has just become Tengri. That is somewhere around here. Koji is no longer Chancellor. What happened to our grandson? Oh, I wonder if the Byzantines killed him. We'll put this guy in charge as Chancellor. Fabricate a claim on the Holy Roman Empire for me, because that would be hilarious. I've never had, or at least I don't believe not in this game we haven't. I don't think I've ever, when I played the game, ever had 2 Empire level titles. My Emperor, pleased to report the majority of the population of Prusa is converted to the Tengri faith. That's right here, in recently conquered territory. Look how quickly they gave up the Orthodox religion for the much better Tengri religion. Part of the reason why? Our moral authority is 100, maxed out. We're the cool religion. All the cool kids want to be Tengri. Come on, Kizikos. You know you want to join in. One of us. One of us. Now you have to dress like a giant goose. How many troops does this dweeb have? 17,000? It is real tempting to declare war on him. But is that a good idea at Emperor Hermes' age? It is so tempting, because he's in the middle of a civil war, defending against an uprising and a civil war. He is winning the civil war, though. But if we helped him lose the civil war, if he loses that civil war, my thinking here is if he loses the civil war, crown authority lowers in his country and he has less power. But then again, people would like him more. Maybe it's better for him to have high crown authority and people hate him. Can we improve the retinue anymore? We could add another skirmish group. We'll add one of those. I got the one with the heavy infantry. We will add that to our unit up in the north. Uh-oh. So if you remember, once long ago, Aquitaine here was purple. It was a Catholic country. If we look at the religion right here, it was all Catholic, this color. But then the head of the Tengri religion declared a holy war for it. And then most of our vassals and the Lords of the Sky went and attacked it. The Lords of the Sky did a little more than our vassals. Not more than our vassals combined. More than any one of our vassals did. So they were awarded it. But now the Catholics want it back. His Holiness, Pope Clemens III, is worried about the state of the souls in the Kingdom of Aquitaine. The heathens under War Chief Sevink of the Lords of the Sky have no hope for salvation and will suffer the eternal fires unless they can be brought to Christ in this life. Any Christian so willing is offered complete absolution of sins in the armed mission against the Tengri barbarians. This is terrible news for the Tengri religion, and it's going to be tough because they are surrounded by Catholics. Absolutely surrounded by Catholics. And Italy has a big army. The Holy Roman Empire has a decent-sized army. France has a decent-sized army. And as soon as autosave is done, we'll see how big the army of the Lords of the Sky is. It's decent sized, but they're going to have a hard time. Just so far, only the Pope has gotten involved in that war. We can offer to join the war. Oh, I am tempted to. I'm going to think over that between now and the next episode. Do we dare join his war to try and make sure the Catholics don't take it back? The biggest worry about that is not so much if the Lords of the Sky disappear, but if people join in the crusade against them and they lose, that means France, the Holy Roman Empire, or Italy is most likely going to get this. If we look at France, France is a pretty big power. The Holy Roman Empire, if it gets this, it will become a big power again, and Italy is a really big power. If any one of those three get this, that makes them way more powerful. When that was Aquitaine, yeah, it was a Catholic country and that was a worry, but the Catholics were at least broken up into different countries. We don't want that to be unified, but I don't know what we're going to do. Either way, I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for hanging out.